Each year, online media platform TechCrunch unveils its Startup Battlefield 200. It's a list of the most promising early-stage startups. And one company that's on this year's list is ZEST Security. It's using Agentic AI to address vulnerability and exposure management. Now, its co-founder and CEO, Sneer Ben Shimol, joins me now in studio. Ben, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on this honor.
Thank you. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, that's amazing. What can you tell our viewers about ZEST Security?
We're a very excited company about solving real problem that exists for over 20 years, vulnerabilities. Everyone has vulnerabilities. Everyone wants to do something about them, but they couldn't. I think we started with the fact that it takes companies between 30 to 90 days to remediate vulnerabilities in production. The process is really manual, almost 100% manual, and everyone today trying to do prioritization, and they're not really streamlining remediation, fixing the problem. We started the company with that big vision of, we're going to take all your vulnerabilities and we're going to help you resolve them. Remediation, mitigation, and prevention. That's basically what we do.
And what kind of companies do you service?
We started with the thought that financial services and healthcare will be kind of like the most prominent companies to look, okay, we need to solve the vulnerability problem right now, so they have a sense of urgency. And then we learned that every company that have some kind of risks and have vulnerabilities need remediation. They need remediation plan, they need resolution plan, they need to fix it. So again, most of our customers are financial services, fintech, SaaS companies, and healthcare. And then we started to expand to everyone who actually care about vulnerabilities.
And where do you want to take your firm?
After seeing the bell right now, got me like a goosebump. So I think as bigger as possible, the market is huge. Vulnerability is a huge problem. Everyone has it. It's so difficult to remediate. You have so many ways to do it as well. And what we're seeing with AI companies today is that the technology can take you from solving vulnerabilities to solving misconfiguration in cloud to solving a lot of other complicated things just using agents.
Yeah.
So I think the bigger, the better.
Okay, so I see a statistic here. 62% of cyber incidents originate from risks that organizations already know about, right? That's pretty shocking. Paint some more color around that and then explain how ZEST would come in.
That's a great fact. We talked to over 150 companies and we asked them, like, when you have an incident, did you know about the problem that they have? And then they say, like, yeah, of course. And it's like, okay, if you know about an open door and you're not closing the door, it doesn't make you more secure, just more aware. Always said that. So organizations are already aware of backlogged vulnerabilities that can be exploited and problematic, but they just don't have the capability to solve them. Why? It's a very long manual process, require a lot of different type of teams, and you cannot automate that as well. And this is exactly where AI come into place. What we build at ZEST is basically take an undeterministic, very complex, high effort, high manual effort process of remediating millions and hundreds of vulnerabilities into minutes.
Yeah.
So you have agents that are not sleeping, they're just doing what they need to do.
And how do you quantify the impact that this has? The time that it can save an organization, the money that it can save an organization, of course, if a breach was to happen?
That's very easy to quantify because it's as easy as when we are talking to the CISOs and security leadership, we're looking on their backlog, how many vulnerabilities you have, how many vulnerabilities are there, and how long they actually sits there. And once we start working with them, we're showing them, hey, this backlog that exists for a year or two that have hundreds of thousands of critical vulnerabilities just waiting to be exploited, we basically clean them up with remediation or mitigation in days. So it's very easy quantification about how we can do it with AI agents versus how you can do it manually across 2 or 3 years, single vulnerability, one after another, disrupting the business, costing a lot of hours of engineering, a lot of hours of security analysts. As I always say, like, use AI where you cannot automate.
Yeah. All right, Sneer Ben Shimol, he's ZEST Security's co-founder and CEO. Ben, thanks again for joining us in the studio and congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was fun.
It's great to have you.